Okay, go on there and see how much we sell Japanese packs for. LOL. So 100 spins, 10 good hits, and people bid right. Let's say auction went to $20 and boom, it's a L. You get a Japanese pack. Laughing face emoji. Laughing face emoji.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today, guys, I had to sell out. I'm the newest member of Whatnot, Team Rocket Joey, in the landscape of all the other Team Rocket members in the hobby. I needed the money. I'm sorry, guys. I needed the money. I needed a 10x all of this stuff out here because I'm getting nervous. The hobby is just in a dark space right now. I just can't. I need the 10x. Just kidding, guys. You know, I could never support Whatnot ever, never, ever in my life. Now, over the recent couple months, seems like my videos have finally started to start making some traction. And with that being said, I have had multiple businesses contact me through Instagram asking me if I want to join their platforms. Guys, I'm doing this, guys. I'm doing this for us, guys. I'm doing it for me and you. I'm doing it for us. I could never sell out. I could never, ever sell out. The amount of money that they're willing to offer me would never be enough to sell out to them. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Because that would mean I would have to turn my back on Giovanni. And if I turn my back on Giovanni, then I turn my back on Team Rocket. I could never, ever turn my back on Team Rocket. This video is powered by Bitcoin, the #1 asset for your financial future and freedom. Bitcoin. This is not a paid sponsorship. So let's get into the video here. I'm going to go over this new segment I have on Instagram, right? If you don't know already, I have a Instagram account right here. We just hit 4,000 followers. Shout out the organic content growth. Appreciate everybody following me on Instagram, everybody subscribed on YouTube, everybody following on TikTok. I started a new segment called Goofy of the Day on my Instagram. If you guys would like to get featured in Goofy of the Day, just keep leaving goofy comments and eventually you'll make it on there. You will get a shout out. I will post your handle for Instagram on there. If you guys want to be featured on there, here, we can go over how this goes. So I'll click on Goofy of the Day, right here. Hold on. So I knew it was going to do something like that. Hold on. So you'll just be up here, right? And it's just going to keep playing. So I'll read a couple of them to you guys right here. First one from Zachary is _ on Facebook, not even Instagram. Yeah, I don't care. I have more bots and boxes than you, except I don't have to make these cringe videos with no views. Haha. Time to grow up, sissy. Instant Goofy of the Day. This comment right here just sparked this whole movement of Goofy of the Day. Next, we have JHoopsGD000. Bro, good attempt to try and soften the market, but what you're saying is complete BS. Prismatic will never sit on shelves solely because you have a chance at God packs. That alone is enough for the price to never drop. Goofy of the Day. Next, we have John Anderson on TikTok. Long term, the Master Balls will drive the set. These are Artist Proofs First Day Editions, Atomic Refractors. Still a huge deal in sports since they first came out in 1993. These are not sports cards, fellow community member. These are bulk Prismatic Evolutions cards. Next, we have Sasquatch Rips on TikTok. Print to demand, LMAO, brother, you are right about price drop soon a little bit, but this set is different. The market and collectors are different. It's always different. It's different this time, guys, right? So just if you want to get featured on Goofy of the Day, just comment something goofy and you'll definitely be on there. And our last rendition of Goofy of the Day so far, we've only been doing it for 4 or 5 days. Yours truly, Mr. Nostalgianomics, your comment section has indeed dropped some kerosene on the fire. This man spent weeks telling us prismatic reprints won't affect prices much, now saying not to buy prismatic SPCs because of reprints. LMAO, flawless logic, with 120 likes. That's almost the same amount of likes that he got on the video entirely. And in that same exact, I got another one. Nostalgianomics went ghost as soon as Costco announced their prismatic bundles. This is the community saying this. This isn't even me saying this. You know, I love to troll Nostalgianomics and Pokey, but this is the community that's saying this. This isn't even me. But remember, guys, the reprints came and gone. They're gone. They're never coming back. We're never getting any more prismatic. Remember that. So that's basically it for my Instagram Goofy of the day. I want to go into another, and so this whole video is predicated off of this right here in my DMs. I had somebody message me. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm not going to show you whose name it was because they kind of sound cringe. But it's a Whatnot streamer. Cringe Whatnot streamer? Sounds like it goes hand in hand. Let me just scroll up to the top. I made a video talking about it's over for Pokemon investors and scalpers. And then I get a DM on Instagram saying, nah, never over for Whatnotters. We sell Japanese packs for $25 a pack. I replied with the head gonging emoji. You haven't seen surprise sets on Whatnot, bro? Question mark. I said, LMAO, nah, I don't go on there. Hold up. He replies, hold up, I will turn you into Giovanni with this idea. So I was like, do I want to overshadow my master Giovanni? So he goes into deeper detail. He says, okay, go on there and see how much we sell Japanese packs for. LOL. So 100 spins, 10 good hits, and people bid right. Let's say auction went to $20 and boom, it's a L. You get a Japanese pack. Laughing face emoji. Laughing face emoji. Man, I am Giovanni and you James over here giving you ideas. And then goes into showing me that he's selling random hollows for $17. So this sparked my interest. I'll just keep reading it and then I'll give you guys a little rundown at the end. Ever sold a random hollow for $17? But dude, also won an ETB for $17. See, we on top. Haha, this ain't over till the drought hits Whatnot. Guys, Whatnot is probably one of the worst places you can go in this hobby. I'm going to just tell you that right now. Like, it might be one of the worst places you could ever put your money in this hobby. I usually get about $300 just for a prismatic ETB when you do the math on the spins. I get like $200 for a booster bundle. Like, guys, if you're literally giving Whatnot scammers your money, man, it's like, it's one thing to go buy prismatic evolutions 2x, 3x MSRP, but if you're paying these guys literally 5 times MSRP for the spins, gotta hit the spins. I gotta go load up right now and hit my Whatnot spins right now. So I replied. So at this point I was like, dang, this is troll. I gotta just start trolling this fool. So I said, so you're telling me I could dump my collection right now for 3x the value on Whatnot? And then he replies, I will get you 10x. You can definitely get 10x. Then I said, I might need to do that. And then he says, I always wanted to get a shout out from someone, but I always get ignored. You're the first dude that actually replies to me, W. I wonder why you get ignored. It's literally the most toxic facet of the hobby. I wonder why you get ignored. Oh man, Whatnot streamers just really they really don't get it, bro. They don't understand. Like, the money is good, I guess, but bro, you're not ever gonna have a community behind you if you're scamming the people that you want in your community. The logic doesn't make sense to me. And it's crazy that people are actually, I gotta spin, click, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, spin. I only got one Twilight Masquerade ETB, regular ETB. I got one booster bundle, but I spent $100. Bro, the gambling degeneracy in this hobby is unmatched. It is actually unmatched. So, here's the method right here. Here's the sauce. Bro, 3 Prismatic, 2 Twilight Masquerade, and 5 Shrouded Fable ETBs, and the rest do 90 Japanese packs. Do like $15 starts. LMAO will for sure go to $20, $25 each spin. So, there you guys have it. I could never join Whatnot. I could never be a part of that part of the hobby. If I ever join Whatnot, I need a possum bud to literally make a video and literally call me the goofiest, just like he did for Twice Baked Jake when Twice Baked Jake was talking all this mess about Whatnot, and then he sold out to Whatnot and started ripping shipping on Whatnot. Guys, I've watched this stuff for the last 5 years. I know too much about everybody that makes Pokemon content. I told you guys, it's just going to take some time. It's just going to take some time for you to understand what's really going on here. And who really knows kind of what they're talking about in this space and with everybody else in this space without even having a conversation with them. I've seen exactly how they operate, what they do, what they've done. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Definitely drop a like if you never want to see me on Whatnot ever in life. I will see you guys. I upload every 24 hours. Have a good one.
All right, friends, I hope you learned something here today. And remember, I always like the way. All you have to do
Just let me in.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!